Hi, this is Margaret from Margaret's Crafts, and I wanted to do a layout because everybody's doing Christmas in July, so I thought I'd do a snow day layout. The image that I'm going to show you how to cut is from Snow Friends, which is the 2009-2010 winter collection. The one I'm going to make is this little guy right here that's sitting down. But I'm going to do some changes on him because I want him to have, because I already made one, and I want him to have the same jacket, you know, and little outfit on. As I already experimented with it, and I found out that it's going to have to be cut a little bit bigger because he goes out a little wider at the bottom than he does. Okay, let's give it a try. The first thing I want to do is resize it. I want him to be 3.5 inches. Just click on your height. Keep your height and width lock key on so he'll be proportional. Then I want to hit on my keys, and then I'm going to put in 3.5 and then hit OK. Okay, the next thing I'm going to hit is my keypad, and I'm going to bring up the cartridge that I want to use is Snow Friends, and the one that I want to make is this fourth one here. And for these cartridges, everything that you need for them is straight down below the actual figure. So first thing I'm going to do is touch him, and then for him also I'm going to use is his smile, and his feet. The rest of the items I'm going to use from the other one now, and I have his feet. So I'm going to unlock these two. I don't want these two to be together. Ungroup them so that I can put his feet wherever I want to. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to grab the other guy, which is the very first one. I want his hat and shirt, and I'm just going to show you how I make it fit. I'm going to bring this up large. Well, first I'm going to bring his outfit down over top of him. Then I'm going to hold the up key and tap on my board to bring him up large. And as you can see, that outfit does not fit. If you can't notice, it's too little on the sides. But I found that a 4-inch one, by just experimenting with it, would be the right cut. It makes it a little bit over on each side of his body. So that's the size that I'm going to cut out all those pieces. Just hit your up button again to get it off. And I'm going to just separate these clothing for him. Now I'm going to go back in, and since I know my size now, I'm going to pick the other items. And I want those ungrouped too, which are his shoes and his gloves. I'm going to keep his gloves, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the shoes. So I'm going to bring these up, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to highlight him like I have it. I'm going to hit an advance because I don't want these shoes to cut out. And this, on the second row, the last one, this is the hide contour features, and it brings up everything you want. I'm going to click on the item I want, and I'm going to hit hide. I'm going to click on the next one I want, and I'm going to hit hide on that one, and then just hit OK. You can either go through previous and next, and it'll light up in red. When you see the light up in red, that means that's the item that you're going to hide, and then it kind of like goes off into a really light red. Okay, now this is my layout of how I'm going to cut everything. Now all I'm going to do is, I have my Cricut on already. I have my mat set up to where I want it to cut. The colors in their place and the size, because I can count. I can count, you know, with my numbers up here now. We don't have to just do the spaces of what size that I need for everything to fit into. Okay, now all I got to do is go back and hit basic, hit my cut button, wait for everything to come up, and then hit my load paper key. Then hit my cut. It's telling you to check everything, so I'm checking my depth and I'm checking my blade. It's all okay. Then I'll just hit OK and let it cut. Okay, now that I have my pieces all cut out, I'm going to show you how to assemble it. I already have inked around my edges of my pieces to give them a little bit of dimension. Okay, I'm going to take my snowman, and I decided to do her a little different. Instead of the checkered look of the boy one, I'm just going to do a plain one on this one. But I'm going to put flowers, since it's supposed to be a little girl. I'm going to apply flowers around the edges and to the top of it. Okay, and if you noticed, his mouth or her mouth cuts out along with some of the other items that she wears. So all I did was I took a black marker, I think I showed you this in another video, to color in those little pieces. I did the same thing with the boy. I used my black marker to cut out his mouth and his eyes. Now we're going to apply a little bit. And I forgot to show you where I had cut out his nose, her nose. But I did the same thing as I did with the other ones. I hid all of the other features to just get the nose that I wanted. Okay, I finished putting her flowers on her hat. Now we're going to work on her outfit. Just going to put a little bit of glue on the back. Don't need to put it on the arms or close to the outer edges, because those are going to swing out a little bit. There's a V on her neck to show you the placement. I'm calling it a her because I'm making this one with pink. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here and not to the edge of the one that flips out. And you can still see there's little lines to show you placement for her scarf. Put it on. And for her buttons. Okay, and then on her boots. Okay, and then with the arms, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the arm and stick it behind the sleeve and just push it down. Another little piece that goes across the top of the glove. It's just an accent color. You just need to center that on and put a little bit back on the very tip of the glove and glue the glove down. And there's my finished snow girl. I'll show you the completed layout when I get done. Okay, here's my finished page. I'll show you some close. And I just did 3 layers of snow, and the bottom layer is just glued down to the bottom, and then this one is glued The background one is glued all the way down that they're standing in front of to make it look like there's some dimension. Then the second one has some alternating glue dots, foam dots, to make it pop out a little bit. And then I put the snowman just slightly below some of the snow so it looks like there's an added dimension to it. And that is my finished page. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.